Hello guys, and welcome back to my CapCut Beginner Masterclass. In this video, I'll walk you through the interface of CapCut PC. When you first launch CapCut, you'll be greeted with this interface. This is the welcome screen, and it's also called the home page. It comprises of your recent projects over here, and some pro features in CapCut like the record screen, the long video to short, and the AI image generator. You can record your screen for free in CapCut PC. To create a new project, simply come over here and select Create Project. And this will launch the CapCut workspace. This workspace comprises of 4 major panels. On the left box here, we have the media and import editing options. You can click over here to import files, select the file you want to import, and hit Open to import it. And this will show on this middle box over here, which is our preview monitor. At the right over here, we have our detail panel, which is where we see the details of the project we're working on. And on the bottom over here, we have our timeline, which is where we import our files from our media bin over here into the timeline to begin to make edits like cuts, trims, add text, captions, and stickers to your video clips. First, let's look at the media tab and its tools. To do that, come over to the media tab over here. Under it here, you have the import. You can come over here and select import. To import a file, like I said, select the file and hit import, and automatically this file has been imported into CapCut PC. Next to it, you have the record button option over here. You can select record and tap on the screen you want to record, and these grid lines will appear. You can adjust the size of the portion you want to record, and you can move this recording tab to any position you like. You can toggle on and toggle off your camera over here. And if you select this arrow over here, you can switch between cameras as you like, and you can select your recording mode. I always leave it as at recommended. Also, you can come over here to mute and unmute your mic. And if you select this arrow over here, you can change your recording mic. Once you're okay and satisfied with your settings, you can hit start recording over here, and this countdown will begin. And you can now begin to make changes to your screen as you like. Once you are done, hit the red button to stop it, and this window will appear. You can trim the video length over here. You can select edit more to edit it some more, and you can download this video as it is. I'm going to hit X to close this now. The next tab we have here is the audio tab. Under it, we have a lot of free royalty stock audios that we can use to edit our videos in CapCut PC. We have audios for beats, we have vlogs, we have rock musics, we have techno musics, we have sad music, peaceful music, we have pianos, and we have classicals, and a lot more over here. The next tab is the text tab. This is where you add text to your video clip. To add a text, simply select the default text, and you can see a preview of what the text will look like. To add it to your timeline, simply select this plus sign over here, and as you can see, the text has been added to your timeline. You can come over to the end over here and drag it to assume the duration of your clip. Or alternatively, you can move it to the position where you want your text to begin to show and set the duration to where you want it to end. And place your cursor over it to see your text. To edit your text, select the text and come over to this top right portion over here and change the text to say whatever you want it to say. And down here, you can increase the font size of your text. You can change the style of your text from bold to underline to italics and all of that. And you can also change the color of your text by selecting the color over here and picking any color you prefer. I'm going to take this back to white. You can also change the alignment of your text over here. And if you scroll down over here, you can select text presets over here. You can also scroll down to adjust the position of your text. And you can also adjust the opacity of your text to make it transparent. You can add stroke to your text and give the stroke a color you prefer. I'm going to leave it as black. You can also adjust the thickness of your stroke and several other properties over here like adding background to your text. I'll take out the background and several other properties over here. You can also add some text templates over here by selecting text templates. And if I click on it, you can see what these templates look like. And if I click on it, you can see what this template looks like. Okay, we can see that our first text is showing underneath this second text. So you can come over here and hide this track layer, and now this bottom text will no longer be visible. And now if you click on any of these texts, you can see them in the preview window over here. You could also select the text effects over here, and these text effects allow you to add some effects to your text. And if you just change through them, you will see the different effects that you can apply to your text. Next, we have the stickers over here. This allows us to add some cool stickers like the subscribe button, the Facebook likes, and a lot of other options over here. If you select a sticker and you hit the plus sign, you can add it onto your timeline over here. Next, you can come over to the right section and reduce the size of the sticker and drag it and place it wherever you want it to appear on your video. Next, we have the effects tab that allows us to apply some effects to our videos. The effects tab are divided into categories. We have trending, we have opening and closing, and we also have nightclubs and lenses. We also have transitions over here, which allows us to add some nice transition in between our video clips. Next, we have the captions over here, which allows us to add subtitles and captions to our videos. You could add automatic captions, or you could select from the templates over here, which adds quick subtitles and captions to your videos. You could also add lyrics to songs by selecting the auto lyrics over here. Next is the filters tab, which allows you to enhance your video with several color filters that helps in color grading your videos. We also have the adjustment tab over here. This feature allows you to control the color and the dimensions of your clip without affecting the clip itself. Over here, we have our tracks over here. We have the video track, which is where this video is on. We have the text track. You can see T1, which is where this text is on. And we also have this track for our stickers over here. Now, if I select my video clip over here and come over to this right section over here, we have the video tab, and under it, we have the basic. Under this basic, we can adjust the scale of our videos to zoom in and zoom out. We can also adjust the rotation of our videos to make it go spherical. We can also adjust the X and Y position of our video over here. And if you scroll down, we have some pro features in CapCut PC, like stabilize for stabilizing shaky videos, enhance image for enhancing video quality, reduce image noise for removing noise from your videos, and a lot more over here. Next is the audio tab, which allows us to enhance our audio. For example, we could increase or reduce the volume of our audio. We could add fade in transitions and fade out transitions. We could also enhance voice quality, reduce noise and vocal isolations, and a lot of other features over here. Under the speed tab over here, we can adjust the speed of our videos, and this automatically affects the duration of our videos over here. Under speed, we have the standard and we have the curve. Under this curve over here, we can add speed ramps to our videos over here. And as I clicked on this, you can see that it has affected the duration of my clip over here. Next, if you come over to animations over here, you'll realize the animation is split into ins, out, and combos. The ins allows us to add intro animation to our clips, just like you can see over there and over here. The out allows us to add outro animations to our clip. These are animations that will be seen at the end of our clips. And we have the combo that adds animations to both the intro and the out of our clips. And next, we have the adjustment tab over here, which affects the color correcting and color grading of our clip. We could adjust the temperature of our clip over here to make it look sunny or cold temperature. We could adjust the saturation over here, which increases the color or makes our clip black and white, increase the exposure of your clip or reduce the exposure of your clip. You could adjust the contrast of your clip over here, the highlights, and many more features over here. Once you are done with your video, to export your video, simply come over here and select export. And because we have some pro features applied to this clip, we are going to be required to join the pro version of CapCut. But if we do not have any pro version, once we click export, we'll have an export button that allows us to hit export and export automatically in CapCut. That's it guys on our introduction to CapCut PC. See you guys on my next video tomorrow.